Aloha and welcome. This is your astrologer Tom, and in this video I want to go over using astrology to attract your ideal romantic partner. This is the process that I use to find my partner, and there are four main concepts to be aware of when using astrology to manifest your partner. The first is the awareness of which houses really come into play here, houses from your natal chart. The houses that I like to focus on for attracting a partner are 5, 7, and 8. 5 is where we're going to meet our partner from. It's the energy of how we find our partner, really, before they become our partner, before you consummate the relationship. So it's that dating time and how you come to meet and whatnot, what leads up to consummating the relationship. And then after consummating the relationship, it becomes more of 7th house and a little bit of 8th here. And so this is important because if you have very different energies in your 5th house and your 7th house, you may notice your interaction with your partner changes after you consummate the relationship. So neither a good or a bad thing. It's just to be aware of that the energy that you meet the person from and the energy of the way that you're relating in the relationship could very well be different. And so sometimes I'll find people that they're looking for the energy of the relationship and they're not taking into account the energy by which they need to meet the person. So they're aware of the energy in the 7th and 8th, but they're not taking into account the energy of the 5th. And then sometimes I meet people who are very familiar with the energy of the 5th and they're meeting lots of people, but they're not able to turn it into their ideal relationship. They're not aware of the shift into the 7th and 8th house. So this becomes very, very, very important. And that's why it's the first concept here. The second concept is that there are 3 different charts in play. There's the chart of each person and there's the chart of the relationship. So person 1's chart, person 2's chart, and then the chart of the relationship, making 3 different charts. And the first thing that I usually say to people is you each have to have a natal reading because we need to understand the core energy of each person. Okay, because the relationship is based off of that. And so in order to, before we even get into a relationship reading, we need to understand the individuals first. Then in a relationship reading, what we do is we look at the other 3 charts. We look at the combination of how each person relates to the other in what is called synastry. So how person 1 relates to person 2 and how person 2 relates to person 1. And then we look at the energy of the relationship itself, which is what's called a composite. That's a calculated chart based on the midpoints of 2 people's charts. And rather than getting into the technical there, it's just the energy of the relationship. Okay, so it forms a 3rd chart. The 2 people come together. There's the way the 2 people are relating. And then there's the energy of the relationship that also needs to be cultivated. So it's important that we understand how we want to relate to our partner, how we would want our partner to relate to us, and the relationship itself that we want to form. So, for example, being aware of what's fulfilling to each person, what satisfies each other's values, and how are you cultivating the relationship itself? So that's the second category of energy that we need to pay attention to when we're talking about manifesting our ideal partner. The third energy and third aspect is to recognize that the energy of our purpose, our spirit, comes in, filters through our thoughts and emotions before manifesting something in the physical world. Recognizing that this is how manifestation occurs, it's important that we know how it is that we think and feel related to the type of ideal partner that we want. So as the energy comes in, it's important that our mind is aligned to the ideal partner that we want to attract. This then ties into the 4th concept of energy in that we will filter based on what's going on inside. So if you think about when you bought a car, you had a particular type of car in mind that you wanted to buy, and then you started seeing that car everywhere. It's not that the car just showed up all of a sudden. It's that your filter was turned on to look for that car. So by being aware of how you want to direct the energy from spirit through your mind into manifesting your ideal partner, your filter activates to see that partner. Without that, you could have a bunch of people in front of you, with one being your ideal partner, and not even know it. So your partner could be in front of you and could have been in front of you the entire time, and yet you're not actually seeing them. But if you tune your filter, if you tweak how your filter operates, then you're able to see them, even if they're right in front of you. So they could have been there the whole time, just like those cars would be, And then once you say, hey, this is exactly who I want, then your filter tunes and you're able to notice your partner. It's kind of like back in the day when a lot of people would listen to radio stations. You would tune your car radio to a frequency that would then pick up on that particular radio station signal, even though the signals of all the other radio stations are occurring at the same time. It's just which one do you want to notice? Which one do you want to be able to experience? And so that's what we need to be able to do here so that you can actually notice your ideal partner, find your ideal partner, and attract them to you. So consider how you would want to tune your filters so you can find your ideal partner. So in this whole process, we want to look at the energies from the houses, how you relate to your partner, how your partner relates to you, the type of relationship you want to cultivate, and how you bring that into energy into manifestation through your filters. This then directs the energy with a level of precision to manifest your partner in the shortest amount of time so you can experience more of the relationship and less of the process of having to find them. The best way that I know to do this is through taking these energies with these concepts and creating an ideal partner avatar, a concept that I modified slightly from marketing, which is writing how you want that energy to be directed. So if you are looking for your ideal partner, I am doing a live and interactive workshop online to help you manifest your ideal partner using this process based on your astrological chart. We'll create the avatar in such a way that it activates these energies in your chart, tunes your filters, effectively drawing your partner in and attracting your partner to you. So if you are looking for your ideal partner, click the link in the description below and sign up for the workshop. The workshop is for a small group of people, and it's on a first come, first serve basis because you're going to get personalized guidance from me to create your avatar to attract your ideal partner. We'll take in concepts from your astrological chart. We'll take in concepts based on everything it is that you want to attract in an ideal partner and to be able to find that partner for the relationship that you want. And so click the link in the description below if you want to find your ideal partner and sign up for that workshop, and we'll do that together. So with that, aloha, ahui ho. I'll talk with you again soon.